your connection in Southern Oregon and Northern California. This is News 10 at 5.
Good evening, I'm Rick Tillery.
I'm Trish Close. Thanks for joining us tonight. Counties across the state busy counting votes tonight. A key race, Josephine County's public safety tax levy.
The outcome will impact people there and throughout Southern Oregon, and that's tonight's top story at 5.
The money from the levy would help to fill gaps in criminal justice and public safety. Right now, it's failing, with 51% of voters saying no to a new tax. News 10's Caitlin Conrad is live at the Josephine County Sheriff's Office with how the levy could affect law enforcement both in and around the county. Caitlin?
Good evening, Rick, Trish. Right now, nothing is set in stone. County commissioners could still decide to take the funds from other departments and move them over and keep staffing levels the same at the sheriff's office. And that's exactly what police are hoping for.
Yeah, our priority right now is to maintain the number of personnel we currently have.
Letting the sheriff's office keep current staff levels all rests on the shoulders of the Josephine County commissioners. Sheriff Gil Gilbertson says he needs about $300,000 more to stay where he is.
We'll lay about 4 people off,
which will bring the number of patrol deputies from 3 to 1, and the number of county jail beds will go from 100 to 60. A majority of those cells rented to the feds, leaving just 28 open for local criminals. A big problem for Grants Pass Department of Public Safety.
So when we don't have the ability to put somebody in jail and they get a ticket, they're going to be reoffending.
Chief Joe Henner says the department has already seen a huge rise in crime since the last levy failed a year ago.
So no doubt in our minds that it is directly related to cutbacks in the criminal justice system on the county's part.
Lucky for Josephine County, there hasn't been any homicides to investigate in the last year because the county has no detectives at this time.
There is a major crimes unit, however, we're just no longer a part of it. I have absolutely no detectives.
That crime unit paid for by the state and city taxpayers. Oregon State Police brought in 4 extra troopers last summer. Those officers' salaries saddled on the rest of Oregon.
Well, it's part of the cost of doing business. So that would be part of what we're budgeted to do.
And even if the county sees more cuts, the state says it won't bring in more reinforcements. Money aside, the current and potential cuts put deputies at risk.
I have 3 patrol deputies out there, and quite frankly, they're at one end of the county to the other, and it can take 45 minutes running lights and siren to get to another officer when he calls for help. This is not safe.
Taxpayers may have voted down the levy, but they could still end up paying more for public safety. Right now, Governor Kitzhaber is looking at a bill that would impose a tax on the county to help pay for public safety. It's going to be an emergency law enforcement fund. We'll have more details on that coming up on News 10 at 6. Covering your news live in Grants Pass, Caitlin Conrad, News 10.
Passing tax levies in Josephine County is not an easy task. The county has proposed 6 public safety measures since 2004. Only half have passed. Last year's attempt defeated by 57% of the vote.